Hey everybody, this is Doug Knacker from Hissy Reptiles, and in this video I'm going to be doing an unboxing, actually two unboxings, and then also the clutch reveal of clutch number 2. So that clutch number 2 was Pastel Enchi Scaleless Head, bred to the pied, and that pied think there might be something else going on with it, so we'll show you guys what we think during that little segment with the babies, and then kind of what my plans are going forward with that as well, trying to prove out whatever she might have in her. And as far as the unboxings go, the one unboxing, there's two different packages. The one is basically a replacement of some of the ball pythons I had gotten rid of just recently, kind of an upgrade from those into this new, the two new ones that I'm getting here. And then also one of the packages and the unboxing part of that is not ball pythons, some other type of really cool animal to add to the Hissy Reptiles collection. So really excited for that one. You'll see here in just a second. Before that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified of future videos when they get released. I will have a lot more content coming. I have a lot of stuff going on this season, this coming season. A lot of really good clutches that I have for pairings. So hopefully I'll hit on some really cool odds. You'll see some really cool babies, some really cool ball pythons and stuff here on this channel. So please don't miss that. If you want to watch, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell. You can also follow me on Instagram where I post some of the pictures and stuff like that. And yeah, I appreciate your guys' support regardless of whatever you follow me on or just even if you're watching. So thank you guys. These are Reptiles Remixed. Alright, for clutch number 2, this right here is the mother. This is a pied. However, you can't really tell too much right now because she is deep in shed, heavy in blue and right in the middle of it. So the colors right now are extremely dull, but that's usually a little bit brighter here. And we believe this is actually a fire pied. Now here's the thing. I guess you could technically be either a fire pied or a disco pied or a Lucifer pied or a vanilla pied, because they're all in that same allele and they all do similar stuff. And based on the babies, which I'll show you in a second, we think that she's definitely one of those, because the father was a Pastel Enchi Scaleless Head. I'm going to start with this one right here. This one I believe is just a normal het pied. Got a nice little het pied ringer right there, little markers. So this is what I believe is just a normal. I don't think that has anything else in it, nothing. I mean, it's kind of whacked out, but more so because of the het pied, I believe. So normal het pied, and this is a male. This right here is a Pastel Scaleless Head, 100% het pied, and this is a male. This right, I don't believe there's anything else in it. It does look a little whacked out, but I don't think that, definitely does. I don't think it has fire or vanilla or anything like that in it. Again, we're trying to figure out what that specific gene is that's inside of it, and I'll show you the other two here that kind of show the expressions of it. So, but this is a scaleless head, low expression, as you can see a little bit right there above the nose. But it's got some, nice, again, this is, 100% het pied, so. Alright, so this right here is what I believe to be a Fire Enchi. This is a female. This is not this is not scaleless head. This is het pied, but not scaleless head. So this one here, there's no scaleless head on this one. You can see here, instead of it being a regular Enchi, the coloration is a little bit more like what you'd see in a fire, and you look at the head patterning too, like what with Enchi does with other genes, as compared to it just being an Enchi. Kind of got like a little bit wider bands at the end. But you got your typical Enchi type patterning. Get your nice flaming coming up here. I believe, and the coloration, I just believe this is, so this is either a Fire Enchi, Vanilla Enchi, Disco Enchi, or Lucifer Enchi. Now, the thing is, we're not going to be able to know too well on that, I guess, until hopefully next breeding season. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be pairing my Firefly Clown to that pied. So if we hit Black-Eyed Lucy's, then we know that she's carrying the fire gene. If we hit what looks like a vanilla cream of some sort, then we know we're dealing with hopefully vanilla on that, and then maybe, I know sometimes Disco Infernos, which is a disco fire combo. If we can hit on something that looks like that or vanilla cream, at least we'll be able to for sure tell if it's fire or not. So if we have Black-Eyed Lucy's in that clutch, then we know it's fire and not disco or vanilla or Lucifer. And I can't remember, I'd have to take a look and see what the Lucifer combo stuff looks like, but this is definitely not just an Enchi. So something else is going on here, and it's nothing else that can be coming from the father. The father was a Pastel Enchi Scaleless Head. So the only genes that play from him are those three, which Enchi obviously came through. And then being that she's pied, this is 100% het pied. But, again, something definitely else is definitely going on here. I'm going to put her here for a second. Now this is the Scaleless Head version. So this one is Scaleless Head. This is a female as well. And as you can see, pretty similar, except that this one's Scaleless Head. And Scaleless Head does slightly brighten a little bit more. And they're pretty close to the same, but it's a little bit more whacked out, I guess. So even though we found out that there is definitely something else going on in that pied, still not really sure 100% what it is yet. So when these things are sold, they'll be sold as Fire Enchi, or Vanilla Enchi, or Disco Enchi, or Lucifer Enchi. It's because we've, just based on the way that these genes looked and from talking to people, it's definitely one of those genes. I was wondering maybe like yellow belly, but this doesn't really have the belly type patterning for yellow belly. Really nothing else that I could think of that would really kind of give that coloration, more of that, that fire type coloration. So, but it's really cool that that pied is something else. It's just now I got to figure out what exactly it is in her, just because there's so many different genes in that allele, with the fire, vanilla, disco, and Lucifer, that we obviously want to try to figure out what she specifically is. And I guess, like I said, putting that Firefly Clown male that I have to her, everything will be 100% double het clown pied, which is awesome. Plus, we can actually make, if she proves out to be fire, we can make Black-Eyed Lucy's and Pastel Black-Eyed Lucy's that are 100% double het clown pied. So those will be some pretty cool stuff for next season. She's already hammering food and well above where she needs to be for breeding. So I'm really excited about that, and really excited to show you guys these from clutch number 2. So maybe tell me your thoughts, see what you guys think. Maybe you've seen something that looks more like this. If you can, say, hey, maybe this isn't even fire. Maybe it is something else from a different allele or a different complex or whatever. So tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Excited to hear what you guys think. Alright, it's unboxing time. And got a nicer knife in here this time. Last time, the knife I used really sucked. So, as Crocodile Dundee would say, that ain't a knife. No, that's a knife. Anyways, let's get this cut open here. use a little hook thing here. Slick. Alright, and these are either of our addresses, neither of them, so it's the FedEx hub is where I had them shipped to, so. Alright. So first off, we have this girl. This is an adult. This is a pastel scaleless head female, but she's also 100% het pied. So a scaleless het pied pastel. So basically I upgraded from the female that I had, and the male that you're going to see here in a second as well. So I had a Pastel Enchi Scaleless Head male and I had a Pastel Scaleless Head female. This is her replacement. This is a Pastel Scaleless Head het pied. So basically just adding the pied stuff to the mix as compared to it just being regular pastel. So I'm going to put her away. This one, and she is breeder ready, breeder size. She's over 1,500 grams, and then this is going to be her accomplice, partner in crime. This right here is a banana scaleless head, 100% het pied as well. So as you can see here, not an extreme version, but still has the scales missing. And this was actually produced by Constriction Addiction, and as you can see here too, whenever there's a low expression, if you guys want to take a look here, the last vent will have that little split in there. So this is a breeder ready banana het pied scaleless head male. So I can technically make pastel banana pieds that are scaleless. So looking forward to that. And then cool thing is if I don't make them, I'm also still making, pastel banana pied stuff and everything. That's always awesome. So there's that. And this one I'm really excited for because this is not a ball python. This is from Primal Earth, Jason over at Primal Earth. All right, here we go. These are boas. So first, I'm going to show you guys this one. This right here is a berry blood possible het albino T positive, and that thing is awesome looking. So, going along with her on the other end is this male, which is a T positive albino, and he is possible het berry blood. So, get these guys home and get them warmed up and
get them something to eat. But excited to have boas back in the mix. A long time ago, the very first snake I ever owned was a boa. So now getting these guys in the mix is pretty cool. So again, this is a T-positive albino visual form, and then it's possible het for berry blood. And then the berry part of the berry blood is just that's a different. It's a little bit more rare type of blood. Blood boas are kind of all over the place, but the berry blood version is kind of not a whole lot of people are working with it apparently. So, but in my opinion, they're the best looking bloods that are just regular bloods. And this pair here, if they both prove out on their ends, you can make what's called the El Diablo, which is really cool. So I'll go into more depth with that, and I'll be showing you guys these more in the future. All right, so we got a lot of really cool stuff going on here at Hissy Reptiles, and starting with those unboxings, the Pastel Enchi Scaleless Head and the Banana Enchi Scaleless Head. Up in the ante on my Scaleless Head project, so I did get rid of the Pastel Scaleless Head that I had, and then also the Pastel Enchi Scaleless Head, so they are no longer part of my collection. So now, by breeding the two that I got together, I can make Pastel Banana Scaleless Head, Pastel Banana Pieds that are also scaleless. So, but yeah, I can make the scaleless head stuff too and everything. But I know a lot of people are like, the scaleless stuff sucks because, you know, whatever. You know what? One of my favorite snakes in the whole collection that I have is the scaleless female that I have. And she might not ever be able to lay eggs, and I don't care because she's awesome. I love that damn thing. So she is really cool. She's staying here. I don't care if she never, ever, ever breeds. It's not only about the money for me. I do like the animals. I like what I have. I like the genetics and stuff like that. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of cool holdbacks that I probably can make a lot of money on that I'm not going to sell. And there's going to be some cool stuff that I make, and I can give a crap less if I don't make whatever money on it. It is what it is. But yeah, the scaleless stuff, love it. I'm just not going to work heavy on it because I know that I'm not going to be able to keep all of it, and I'm not going to try to sell a whole bunch of it. So basically, I'm going to be working with basically one pair every year, and that's it. And this will be the pair going forward, at least for a while. You know, maybe I'll replace them with something else eventually. Who knows? But as for right now, I'm going to shoot for a pied scaleless ball python, so of some sort. Going on with those the boas, I'm thinking of that berry blood. That berry blood looks really cool. So the berry blood boa, female, and she is 66% possible T-positive albino. And then also the T-positive albino male, that is 66% possible het berry blood. And berry blood is like, that's the type of blood, that's a new bloodline of the blood. So berry blood is like a little bit of an enhanced version. Kind of like, if you think about it as like, there's blood and then like orange dream for ball pythons. Berry blood is like the high intensity orange dream of boas. So like, instead of it being of like the bloodline. So you got like blood and berry blood. It's like you have orange dream and high intensity orange dream. So it's just kind of like that. So really excited to be working with that, except for this is recessive, by the way. So both of those obviously are recessive. The blood stuff is recessive, and so is the T-positive albino stuff. So that pair, hopefully, if they were to prove out, I can make what's called an El Diablo. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Otherwise, maybe if I can, I'll try to like put it right here, picture of it. The El Diablo boa is awesome. It's like a really dark, deep red, really awesome snake. So looking forward to maybe eventually making those. I'm going to kind of delve a little bit more into boas. So probably expect to see a few more boa things coming my way in the future. Not like super heavy. I'm going to be obviously more ball pythons, but I'm looking to maybe like on the bottom of every rack I have, probably be a couple boas and stuff like that. So yeah, looking forward to that kind of stuff. And then getting into the pied stuff, with that Pastel Enchi Scaleless Head bred to that pied. I'm more confused now than actually I was before because I think it's fire pied. Some of that stuff, I mean, looks fire Enchi, but again, it could be vanilla Enchi. So, I mean, it could be a fire pied, a vanilla pied, disco pied, or maybe a Lucifer pied. So whatever that is, it is definitely something I'm going to try to figure out. It kind of changes my plans. I was going to breed my Pastel Mahogany Het pied to her to try to make mahogany pied stuff. However, I don't want to get more stuff that looks like it has some other gene in it and have no clue what it is. You know, maybe it might be part of the yellow belly complex or something. I don't know. So I'm going to take my Firefly clown and I'm going to breed it to that pied female. And if I get black-eyed Lucies or black-eyed leucistics,
then I know that that is a fire pied, because that's what a fire and a fire would make together. Everything would be double het clown pieds. If I get like what looks like a vanilla cream or a Disco Inferno, that would be fire mixed with vanilla, or fire mixed in with the Disco gene. And Lucifer, I have to look at a little more than that. I forgot. I'm not sure if Lucifer is just more of like a fire type gene or whatever. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff. So hope I didn't bore you guys. Looking forward to getting some more stuff going for you guys. Like I said, I have a lot of stuff coming this next season. A lot of really cool pairings. Can make some really awesome stuff. Can make some stuff that's never been seen before. We can make a lot of stuff that has been seen that a lot of people like. So and some stuff's gonna be for sale. So definitely keep an eye out what's going on here at Hissy Fit Reptiles. I'm really excited to be bringing you guys content. I'm excited to be showing you guys what's going on here, and I will have an update on the scaleless coming up in the next video. And then also in the next video I'll be going a little bit more in detail. Hit 7,700 subscribers, so I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and just keep an eye out on that. So don't forget to hit the subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell notifications to be notified. And thank you guys so much for supporting Hissy Fit Reptiles here on YouTube and like on Instagram and all that kind of good stuff. So thanks again. A lot of stuff going on here. We'll talk to you guys next time. These have been Reptiles Remixed.